What's up, YouTube? But anyway, I'm tripping. Yeah, you can tell the alcohol in my system because I'm so alive. But anyway, yeah, you have the legend of the Drunken Master, aka the drunk reviewer here. Just got through watching this movie, Ip Man 1. I know it's an old ass movie, I believe 2010. Hadn't seen it in a while. I wanted it to be the first movie I reviewed. Don't know why, I got a million fucking movies, but this was one of those movies I did want to review. Even if you listen to this and don't listen to it, it's fucking fine. Excuse me. Anyway, I rewinded the movie. Just got through watching it. I'm watching the last fight scene again. And I have to say, honestly, rewatching this movie, because I think it's been since the release of it in 2010 was the last time I seen it. I loved it for the martial arts, but this time around, I have to say that this movie offered so much more than just martial arts. I just want to let you know, when I do reviews, I'm not going to be reviewing on no 1 to 10 scale or none of that bullshit. What I'm going to do is talk about the strengths and weaknesses of every movie I review. Honestly, this movie, I don't even really think I'm going to be able to have any weaknesses to even say concerning this movie, because this movie encapsulates so much shit that I respect. You know, first of all, it's more like a biopic type movie, showing Bruce Lee's master and his rising. That's one strength. It's showing how the human spirit, no matter how oppressed one person can be, or even a group of people, that you could give hope to people. And that's what this movie turned out to be, on top of having top-notch fucking martial arts. It was more of an inspirational movie. At least that's the way I took away from it. It dealt with so much shit, even fresh off of dealing with some people concerning racism. Even this movie deals with the racism between Japanese and Chinese people, and showing that conflict and that oppression, and why, you know, it's so much animosity between Japanese and Chinese people. But I have to say that, you know, I know not everything in these movies are always going to be 100% accurate. Some things are going to be changed for sensationalism or whatever. But I have to say that even coming away from this movie, I have so much respect for Bruce Lee's master. It makes me reflect and think about a lot of shit. You know, like, what if that man had given up? Because, like, one scene during the movie, he was talking about how useless he was, and how he felt like he had no place in the world. This wasn't a man who set out to be a teacher and founder of martial arts school and teaching people Wing Chun. But that's what he became. It's like all he did was follow that path that life led him on. You know, you know, I want to say, as much as it's a martial arts film, it's a collection of so much stuff. You know, like, I feel like this movie is something for everybody. If you love martial arts, top-notch martial arts, if you like Donnie Yen movies, if you like war period piece movies, if you are a person like me that love Japanese and Chinese culture, you'll love this movie. If you understand what it's like to feel like you're oppressed and you are without any type of hope, this movie is for you. Like, this fucking movie, I want to say, you know, even though I'm not going to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, even if I had to, like, if somebody said, okay, you gotta say 1 to 10, I would give this shit a fucking 11, you know? Well, like I said, it's like, it's just so powerful. Like, the whole time I watched this movie and watched this man just try to be a noble person in such hellish times, you know? And that's something I try to be in modern day world. I try to be a noble man, and I can relate to that dude. And the stress and the temptations to want to quit to want to say fuck it all, or not even putting in much effort, or just shrink away. But honestly, it's like, even at the finale, like watching this movie as a more mature person since it originally came out, and watching it again, it's like the only thing I can think of, and don't laugh and say this motherfucker crazy, but like when I watched it, the last fight scene, and I'm watching it again for the third time, but even when I watch it, it's almost reminiscent of making me think of Goku when he gains energy from all those around him to do his spirit bomb in DBZ. That's what it's like. It's like the people that believed in him gave him the strength to represent his people and to fight for them, and for all of that oppression that they had endured for all of those years in Foshan, where the Japanese occupied and oppressed them. You know, like I said, it's just so much more. It's so many things there for everybody. I could not imagine one person that isn't like a 9-year-old or somebody with a very tiny ass fucking mind, outside of those exceptions, not liking this film. Like, I have to say, like, as much movies as I've watched, and as much movies as I love and hated, I have to say, like, it's some movies that I call films just out of respect. And this movie here is a film to me. I respect this. I respect much of the shit that comes from Japanese and Chinese cultures because of the honor system. You know, like, even these men, you know, like, even though you had General Sato, who thought he was superior as a Japanese person, he still fought with honor. And then you had Ip Man as a Chinese man fighting with honor. It's two people with honor in their belief system, thinking they're fighting for what they believe to be right and true. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. But like I said, it's more, I will say, it's more story based rather than action packed. You know, it is moments, if you want to count that as a weakness, where it'll be a little bit of martial arts, I guess, to keep people awake that might not be there for the story. They might be like, I thought this was a Donnie Yen movie. It's got to be martial arts and martial arts and martial arts. I feel like maybe they put that in there for them. But honestly, I think they did the right thing. And I couldn't even say that's a weakness. I feel like what they did was they put it in there just enough to where you appreciate it and it's not overwhelming. Because I feel like whether it be video game media or even movies, that's a problem in today's film industry. It's like the more the better, and that's not always the case. Sometimes less is better. Less said, less done can speak a whole lot, you know. And like I said, this movie here is fucking awesome. I may watch this movie again tonight, you know what I'm saying, and just take from it whatever I can get from it, because me as a person, I try to always take something from whatever I deal with, whether it's a game, whether it's a movie, whether it's a song, whether it's a person I come in contact with, whether I agree with it or not. I always try to gain knowledge. And I have to say, this film is something very powerful, and I'm so glad that Donnie Yen, because I love Donnie Yen as a martial artist and as an actor, that he got to play in this role. I know outside of Ip Man 1 and 2 and Flashpoint, I very much love him and Flashpoint, where him and fucking Ghost from Matrix go at it. That was a very good movie or film. And I'm trying to think, what is that other Donnie Yen movie? I can't remember. It's like a low budget movie that had problems with the color hue, like it would constantly go bright and dark, purple and red. When I do the Condemned review, I may throw in the name of that movie, because I think I watched Mojo's top 10 Donnie Yen moments. I think it was something Assassin, I don't know, but it's an old one, and I swear I have it up on my other old channel, TheDarkHadoken, TheDarkhod, Did I spell that right? Because I'm fucking buzzing. But let me say it again. TheDarkHadoken. There we go. TheDarkHadoken. I'm not sure of myself right now. But yeah. Even while drinking, I'm not sure of myself. You should not watch me. But anyway, yeah. If you look up under my videos, and I think I said Aren't You Glad or AYG, Donnie Yen or martial arts. I think it's martial arts. But I want you to just see that one fight scene. Like, that is some of the best martial arts choreography I've seen outside of Flashpoint, and a couple of other movies where it was pretty stellar that involved Donnie Yen. But anyway, I think I'm done with this review because I don't want it to be too long. I got to get back into The Condemned so I can go ahead and do another review. Drinking on this. Drinking on this. Yeah, I'm the motherfucking legend of the Drunken Master, Jackie Chan. Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with me? But anyway, I don't even know how many people is going to watch this. If you watch this, I love you. I'll have your baby, if that makes any sense. If you don't watch it, oh well. I'm just going to do this and see what the fuck happens from it. God damn, I love that fight scene. And just seeing how his fight, not only is he fighting for himself, but he's fighting for his people. And I think that's why I love this movie. Or this film rather, and movies and films like this. Like, I believe you shouldn't just fight for yourself. I feel like it's so easy to fight for yourself, and what makes you different or unique and rare is when you fight not only for yourself but for people, and for people in general, whatever. You know, call me strange or whatever, but I think that's noble, to be able to fight for somebody other than yourself. Because I feel like just fighting for yourself is easy and selfish. But this man not only fought for the freedom of his wife and son, but for his people, his neighbors, his brother, his kinsmen. Like, that's fucking admirable. God damn! Diane! But anyway, I think I'm done on this note. Peace!